This is a WNBD NBC 33 News Brief.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Angie Casado with your NBC News Brief. Well, the Mississippi River is rising this morning, and that's causing some inconvenience for some people who live in low-lying areas. Lower Lake Ferguson Road is already underwater, and that's forcing some people who live along the road to take alternate routes home or to park their cars and use boats. Forecasters predict the river to crest at 47 feet on Thursday, and they don't expect any major flooding. They say all the recent rain plus all the melting ice and snow in other parts of the country are forcing the river to rise. And in some state news, the inspection stickers soon to be a thing of the past in Mississippi, but some Mississippians will still have a one-time inspection. Here's our state reporter Courtney Ann Jackson to explain.
Knows what can happen if you ignore window tint laws.
When I got it put on, I knew it was too dark. I mainly decided to get my windows tinted because of the looks of it and privacy. And I have been stopped a few times because it was too dark.
Most cars come with some factory tint.
No glass is clear on a car, totally clear. Even though it looks clear.
Owner at Got Tint Window Tinting, Harvey Dorsey, says it's popular to darken them up.
Number one question, how dark can I go? Can I go any darker than 35? And the answer is no.
Hold on, what are these numbers about? It's the percentage of how much light can pass through the tint.
They'll remind you of this at a tint shop, but the rule of thumb you should know is the lower the number, the darker the tint.
35% tint film is the darkest you can go.
So it's gonna, when they register it, it's gonna drop down to about, you're gonna register at 30, 32.
Mississippi law says you have to let in at least 28% of the light. The argument from the lawmakers for keeping inspections?
Law enforcement years ago was having a lot of problems with the dark tint, the police officer safety. That still is in the bill.
The tickets eventually made Jarvis Akins change his mind.
So I decided to take it off and go legal.
Bottom line, if you have tinted windows, you'll still need to get a one-time inspection.
It really doesn't look like the window's tinted.
And state leaders say even if you pass your window tint inspection, you'll need another inspection should you change the tinting. Well, thank you for tuning in to your NBC 33 News Brief. We'll see you tonight.
This has been a WNBD NBC 33 News Brief.